So, hi, welcome to this live stream on this very, very beautiful Sunday. I was going to say morning, but it's afternoon. So this is the third attempt at going live today. 3 times lucky. That could be significant for somebody. Excuse me. Anyway, so if you're new to my channel and find my content interesting, please subscribe, share, give a thumbs up, thumbs down, comment. My name's Kenley. I do all sorts of different content, but mainly, especially recently, it's been tarot and oracle cards, also rune readings. I'll be doing other divination readings also. For example, astrology readings, pendulum readings, candlemancy readings, but I don't do them as of yet. So anyway, this video is dedicated to my beautiful mum. So everybody say hi to my mum. My mum's name is Kathy Beckett. Hi mum. Hope you're both doing well. The last time I heard, my mum was picking olives from her garden back in Greece. So, jealous. I bet it's a lot warmer there than it is here. Anyway, that being said, Mum, this is dedicated to yourself. Also, I, strangely enough, share the same card in cardology. So this is to do with destiny cards. The website or book that I got this information from, I have got a link. I will put that down in the chat below after the video. So yeah, all being well, because me and technology are like arch enemies really. So anyway, let's carry on. So the 6 of Diamonds. So in cardology, there's a book, I forget who it's by, but I really want the book. There's 2 in fact. One is called Love Cards, and the other one, which is a sky blue cover, the other one's red I think, is destiny cards, all about birthday cards, and how that relates to our destiny path, life path, call it what you will, in life. And it's all basically works on the principle of when you're born under or in certain astrological star signs, that brings with it the sun and the moon energies. So your sun sign is what you want people to see and what you believe you are. The moon sign side is your sort of shadow self, the unconscious, the dark aspects of oneself. Sorry about my voice. I'm in detox at the minute, although I have fallen victim to Oreos. So, but still, I'm on detox. So, yeah. So, Mum, and other people, basically I'm going to run through the birthdays now that this particular card is assigned to or associated with. So, here goes. I have wrote a few notes down because this is live, you know. So the birthdays that are associated with the 6 of Diamonds is January the 21st, February the 19th, March the 17th, aka St Patrick's Day. That's my mum's birthday. It's funny how her favourite colour's green, or to do with the heart chakra, spiritual protection, abundance, yeah, growth, nature. Anyway, where was that? March 17th. So next we've got April the 15th, May the 13th, June the 11th, July the 9th. That's yours truly. That's my birthday. August the 7th, September the 5th, and October 3rd, and November the 1st. So, the card, if any of you notice, is from a normal deck of playing cards. Some people referred to it as cartomancy when using playing cards to actually do a fortune reading or some, you know. So cardology is sort of based on numerology and a specific card for a specific birthday or time of year. So there's 52 cards in a playing card deck. That's not by accident, you know. Also, the 4 suits represent all 4 seasons. And so that's why there's 4 suits. So anyway, we'll carry on before I go down a different branch and get sidetracked. So this is very much, it's a red card. So you get red and black, which represents duality, male and female. The black being the male, or the more dominant energy, like the strongest energy. And the red is more feminine, receptive, you know, subconscious type of energy, or moon energy, call it what you will. So yes, it's a receptive card. That's a very feminine energy to be in, which is a learning energy. You're taking stuff on, you are receiving, taking internally, learning something, absorbing something. So this card in cardology is the card of financial stability, and the number 6 is all about material wealth and assets. But 6 is also, it's a number of symmetry. So it's even, it's balanced, it's leveling up. So you get in your life in this material realm, this 3D dimension, you are getting everything all balanced. That's what our life path or destiny path is all about. So you could also say it's a card of karma, good or bad. You know, karma's only bad if you've done something that you consider that's bad. But energetically speaking, the people born under this card in cardology are very fair people, sort of very humanitarian, very you get what you give, all's fair that ends fair, likes to hear both sides, knows that there's more than one side to a story, and all that kind of stuff. So it's a card associated with a fair person that likes things balanced, fair as in law, fair as in luck and opportunities. they're very kind-hearted people. They like to volunteer for things. They'll donate the time again and again, and just very giving. Usually these people are, and I know with my mum especially, and I view myself as this also, very kind-hearted, a big, big, big heart, wearing this on your sleeve, feeling intense emotions, being very compassionate, being able to relate to people on a just an even, never, not looking down on people and not feeling better than one, or like, just not. In fact, quite the opposite. This is a card that also tells us to know our self-worth, know the value in us, and teaching people how to treat us. And so, you can only sort of we're all responsible. We all have choices, even at the time, if we don't feel that that's the case. For example, a negative relationship that causes pain, suffering, and it's no good for anybody involved. And the ripples of that go out, that's karma, and it obviously reverberates, is reflected by the universe, karma, God, whatever you believe in. And then as it reverberates, it comes back round until that energy, depending on the magnitude and level of that, good or bad, comes back and slowly dissipates. So when it's run its course, it's a card of growth, like I say, taking things on to move up to 7. So self-realization, becoming self-aware. So it's a card of childhood trauma. Now that covers a broad sort of spectrum, so it's like an umbrella term. But anything and everything could be considered childhood trauma in a sense, but it's more on how it affects you as a person, your self-esteem, because this is the root, the base chakra, the lower of vibrational frequencies. Chakras are like vortices or portals or power points or nodes, if you like, where power comes in and out, and so that's, think of the rainbow, and they're all connected to the etherical plane. People often refer to when they've passed over, they've gone over Rainbow Bridge. You can see Pink Floyd, and loads of other musicians in the media. They have used the rainbow symbology. I know LGBT uses that, but basically it's a card of bossing up, self-empowerment, like I say, growth. It's also, with it being 6 In numerology, Gemini and Capricorn are associated with the number 6. And it is all about the material realm, mainly. So I would say the majority really of the card, that's like, you know, so you can think of like 666, which is carbon, which is the material world, which is all of us and everything you can think of. See, you know what I mean. Also, I mean, it's not a bad number, 666. People associate it with such if they don't know what they're on about. It has nothing really to do with the devil. And also, in my opinion, the devil is like a mentality. And so 666 is bound on a triangular sort of level, if you like. Triangulated yourself in, so it's like can feel very hard to escape from, break out of. So a triangle, all 3 sides are meant to be supporting of the others, but it's like by the power of 3. So it's trying to communicate and share or teach people how to be abundant through sharing your journey or your method, whatever you want to call it. So the element is earth. So, you know, like I say, I can't say it enough, of this realm. So it's a very grounded, it's not all up in the air, it's not a theoretical card, it's a here and now. I've got my smoothie, you know, this is what I've got and it's worth. So yeah, it's a card of possibilities. So if you have questions about your destiny, you see, it says here, because I'm learning cartomancy, if you can see that. So it says here, answer is maybe. So a maybe is a possibility, but not yet a definite yes or a definite no. And so it's basically a card of an internal answer to questions. So again, it goes back to self-worth, self-esteem. And just to go back and tie up what I was saying about childhood trauma, that could be if you were left to cry yourself to sleep because first time mum, I know I did that with my daughter, my mum did that with me, my sister. And we didn't do it, you know, there's childhood trauma that comes from things that are not a direct choice. So if our parents, I know myself, were asked, would you do the same all again? Or what would you change and why? That would be definitely just one of them for me. So it's about reparenting yourself, healing inner trauma. And why does this matter? A lot of people might say, well, this is the past, it's history. What about the present? it's a gift, and tomorrow might not be ours. You know, it's up to divine, you know, it's up to the divine, whoever, whatever you believe that to be. So it is very much a self-answering question, and there's no destination, it's about the journey. So it's about enjoying that journey, having fun, and knowing that there isn't anywhere in particular. We might have somewhere that we've got to be. We might have somewhere that we want to go, or we're visiting. You know, we are sort of trapped, if you like, in this realm by time, which is Saturn. Number 4 energy. Why number 4? Because it brings, we could think of it as a box. It is the cube. That's what the cube, black cube, represents. And he is the old crone. I mean, people say chronology speaking, which is, you know, a timeline. But in spirit, that matters nothing. There is no time. And so if any of you have had spiritual experiences, you might often be wondering why it usually is unsociable hours. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. And I don't know why that is. That could be just because it's quiet, that we're more receptive, tired, you know, usually in bed if it's, you know, gone midnight or something like that. So yes, childhood trauma is a massive, massive issue. Just my opinion, but in today's society, it's the next pandemic. Why do I say that? Because it's by design, not mine. It's by their design. The establishment, government, you can call it what you will, overlords. Anyway, before I get lost off track. So where you come from is your roots. That is your view of yourself. That is how you carry yourself. That is how you interact with people. Your childhood sort of is that precursor to, if you have healthy relationships that help you grow. So wherever you both go in, you both grow in, you've got a mutual understanding, you've got very good communication, you both are relative to each other. That means you want to meet in the middle, you want to be equal to your partner and all that sort of jazz. So if you have childhood trauma, say if your mum or caregiver had depression, whether it be clinical, whether it not be diagnosed, but long-term suffering of health, emotion, financial even, if there was addiction involved in your home life as a child, whether it's gambling, alcohol, food, like shopping sprees, whatever it is, then you will be affected. You know, and like I say, I'm not blaming anyone. You know, my mum, I know, can relate to this. And sadly, a lot of people can. But you can heal. And the first step is realising that we could have, not should have, but we could have, and in future can do things differently. And that's taking responsibility. You have an ability to respond in your natural state. So just to rewind a bit, just to take a little step back slightly. Self-worth, self-value, self-esteem, self-care, self-respect, you catch my drift, is all basically to do with the Six of Diamonds. It's in the realm of the senses. My mum is a Pisces and I'm a Cancerian. If you don't know, there are water signs in the traditional tarot deck, and water is fluid. It's the emotions. So feelings, emotion, being able to express that, because what does that mean to express something? It means to bring it up, to bring it out, to get it off one's chest, to lighten the heart, to give, to share, to let go of that shit. A lot of the time, in the negative aspect, if somebody has got unhealed childhood trauma, abandonment issues, rejection issues, and this can happen even if your parent dies. Whatever it is, it leaves us with this feeling of not a full emptiness, but not being full. Something's missing. We feel that we have got a dark area somewhat in our life, like a personal life, or within us as a spiritual being. Because all we could do at that age is take that on and internalise it, because there was no buffer to what trauma was. Whatever trauma was, I can't think of the word, I've lost my train of thought. I know. Whatever trauma you went through, let's just say that. And so you've got to remember that it's not anybody's fault a lot of the time. This is why abuse and trauma are very... It is a wide spectrum. And so this manifests in people pleasing, trying to do more for people than you truly believe that they deserve. And you just want to reciprocate that. This is a card of reciprocation. So anyway, it is also a card of becoming like emotionally, financially and mentally fulfilled, spiritually fulfilled. So a good motto for somebody that perhaps has this card for their destiny card is something like, I give and receive for the universal good, for basically whatever I do is for the bigger picture. Even if I call myself out on something I believe that wasn't the best thing I could have done, said, or you know what I mean. It's all for the bigger picture, the whole. And just before I go, just think about this. dimensionally. So what is a whole? You can have a whole of the pie, which is a full pie, but then a whole as a void is just that. So anyway, this card I'll finish up with. It is a card which is associated with the season of autumn. Other people call it the fall. So it's a very much a detoxing, bringing up, getting out, healing, moving on. So sensing, intuition, like I say, the element of water in tarot is emotions, is psychic. Intuition is also discernment, which is they all are interlinked. But that being said, I believe I've covered everything to do with this cardology reading, and I hope, Mum, if you're watching at some point, I hope this resonates with you. I hope it was a fun video, and I hope you could take something from this and learn something about yourself, or realise, but whatever it is, I've enjoyed doing the research and I love learning. So that being said, I wish you all the best Sunday afternoon and evening. Make the most of the weather while you can. So yeah, that's all from me. Take care, and I love you. Big love to all my subscribers. Please like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, comment. I'll be really interested in what you feel and if this resonates. Of course, to let you know, if this doesn't resonate, don't make it fit. But don't come at me with some, bullshit troll comment, because at the end of the day, if you're making it fit, when it don't, you're not Cinderella. Take care, people. Till next time. Bye.